All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and this is your weekly Xur location and loot. PSA, Xur is in the EDZ in the Winding Cove in one of his 3 spots. For exotics, he has the Sweet Business, which is one of my favorite exotics. The Sweet Business Go Burt. I definitely recommend using this with an Actium War Rig on your Titan. This thing is a lot of fun. It's actually pretty good once you get it spun up. However, it does reveal your position quite a bit, so you will get destroyed a few times if you try to just walk around endlessly spamming this thing in PvP, but can be fun. Next up, we'll talk about the Gwizzin Vest. This thing was extremely OP back in the day. You could keep your Spectral Blades indefinitely because of this, and this is an amazingly good roll, and it's still quite good for your Spectral Blades. We've got 17 Recovery and 19 Intellect, so a solid roll there. I would definitely recommend grabbing that if you're using Spectral Blades on your Hunter at all right now. The Armamentarium with a 67 stat roll, a near like maximum stat number right there. Very impressive roll as well. Obviously on a exotic that gives you 2 grenades, you're going to want to have as much discipline. So with only 11 discipline, maybe not the absolute best distribution ever, but still a really solid exotic for your Titan with this Actium War Rig. Definitely worth grabbing in my opinion. Then we've got the Vesper of Radius, and this is a really, really good roll on this right here with 22 recovery for the Warlock is perfect. So another excellent exotic. Going over the weapons, we have the Geon 7 rifle. Now, of all the pulse rifles, this one is kind of doesn't stand out that much because of the perks it gets, but this is actually a decent roll of this weapon. But there are similarly or significantly better other 390 RPM pulse rifles, so keep that in mind. I do keep one in my vault personally because it's an arc pulse, and if there was ever, I don't know, arc shields in a strike and unstoppable pulse rifle, I would probably rock this, so just keep that in mind. I do hang on to one in my vault. Next up, we have the 7 Seraph Officer Revolver. This roll is abysmal. We've got Underdog and Feeding Frenzy. You can skip that. False Promises, I almost don't even want to talk about this. This is the 5 out of 5 Garb roll. The worst possible roll you could get. I guess maybe not 5 out of 5 because technically High Caliber Ricochet is pretty good. But this thing is bad, all right? Let's just keep it at that. A 360 RPM with Underdog and Sympathetic Arsenal. This thing is so bad. Please don't use this. Don't be caught anywhere in the Crucible. Even if you're a new Light Guardian, just rock a blue weapon over this, trust me. Next up, we'll go to the Timeline's Vertex. We got Firmly Planted Snapshot. Not a half bad roll overall, but far from a god roll, and certainly not comparable to the previous main ingredient roll that Xur brought. Next up, we've got the 7 Seraph CQC Shotgun. We've got Lead from Gold and Trench Barrel. I want to say there's some viability to using this in PvE, but I just don't think so. Currently, I'm not seeing anyone use these pellets, and even in this roll right here is not like some sort of magical, insane PvE roll. I did try to melt Razia with this exact shotgun with Vorpal, and we were unsuccessful, so it's not meta by any means, but it wasn't half bad. It got like 75% health on Razia. 7 Seraph Saw, we've got Autoloading and Disruption Break. Pretty average roll there. Can skip over that. And Swarm of the Raven, this is unfortunately far from a god roll with these perks right here, so you can also skip that as well. In terms of armor, there's actually some insane armor pieces. First, I'm going to go straight to these boots right here, because if you have a Hunter, whether you play Hunter or not, you should go to Xur and grab these for your Hunter. These are amazing. We've got 22 Recovery, 23 Intellect, 8 Discipline, 8 Mobility. An amazing pair of boots for your Hunter. 65 stat overall. The fact that you can just go and pick up a pair of Legendary boots that are 65 is very impressive. And then the gauntlets are also really good with 25 recovery, 19 intellect, 6 discipline, and 8 strength. As far as it goes for Warlock, there was no good armor for the Warlock overall, but the Titan did have a pretty good piece. Go ahead and tell me what the Titan chest piece was.
The chest piece has 19 recovery, 13 discipline, and 12 intellect, overall 64 stat.
A decent chest piece for your Titan. For Warlock, nothing too crazy this week, but that's everything for Xur. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and if you want to stay up to date on all the news in Destiny 2, smash the like button, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Later.